included in the box. And this is the easiest way to recharge your power station. So all you have to do is open it up and plug it in here. It's going to be on the left side. You will see it. And plug this side in a wall outlet. And this is literally it. Okay, now we also have solar charging cable included in the box. On one side we have X260 and here MC4 connectors. Very user-friendly, very nice, high-quality connectors. Okay, very easy to utilize, as mentioned before. And here's how you use it. You simply use this part, okay, and plug it in here, just like that, all right? And you connect this side to a solar panel. The solar panel will have the same type of MC4 connectors built in. That panel, if you purchase BLUETTI panels, also I have to mention MC4 are just the most common connector types out there. So even if you prefer buying third-party panels, that's fine. They will probably will have these type of MC4 connectors. We also have a grounding screw if you need this to comply with the regulations, with some regulations, maybe of your local community, of the building. And it's all included in the box. You don't have to buy it separately. It's all on us. All right, so why would you get this power station? Well, do you guys like camping? If you like camping, you would profit greatly from having this power station with you, because basically it can do everything that a gas generator can, but it has, you know, definitely no effect on the outside environment other than the positive effect, of course, because no fumes, no gas, right? Eco-friendly, super quiet, no noise, most importantly. Super quiet, super still, really nice. Okay. All right, guys, again, one more time, welcome everybody. And I want to remind everyone that this live stream is for Australia. That's why we set it at this time. It's around 8 p.m. in Australia, depending on where you are in the country. So this is our first live stream for Australia. Okay, and we are live on 3 platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and our website, BLUETTIpower.au, I believe it is, or .com.au. What is it? Okay, so let me say hi to everybody who's watching. Robert, again, all right. Joanna's Tech and Hobbies. All right, hello, how are you doing? Dustin the Dragonfire, James Morrow. All right, guys, good to see you here. All right, I remind you guys that we have exclusive code. This is a discount code for everyone here. It's right here. AU Live 5 for extra 5% off on your purchase. Okay, so we have some equipment right here. We have some sort of like a water boiler over here and some casserole. So let's go ahead and utilize them. All right, so I'm gonna walk here in front of the AC300. You can see it's a different power station, right? We actually call it a modular solar generator because you can connect up to 4 expansion batteries to this one. We only have 1 right here, but you can connect up to 4 expansion batteries. So we are right now running this this pot right here, okay, and also boiling this water. Not actually boiling it, maybe heating it up. I don't know. Let's try choosing some, you know, changing some settings here. Okay, let's try boil it. And let's zoom in on the screen. We have the output of 1,080 watts. That's over 1 kilowatt, right? If you're used to thinking in kilowatts. That's right, 1,078 watts as we speak. And we are trying to boil water right now, and we're trying to, boil water in these 2 different into different vessels, right? Okay, guys, so it's 4 minutes and 50 seconds before the first giveaway, which is going to be BLUETTI coffee cup. Stay here if you want to get that coffee cup and you think it's you need it, because you probably need a coffee cup, right? All right, so let's talk about the AC300 and B300 K right here. Okay, so again, it's a modular solar generator. And let's decipher it. Number 1, modular, meaning you can connect from 1 to 4 expansion batteries. Number 2, solar. Yes, you can recharge it from solar panels, either from rooftop solar panels or from portable solar panels. And a generator, meaning it's just like a gas generator, but it generates electricity. So it's on electricity and not on gas, all right? And one of the reasons why to get this and not a gas generator, well, you can use them indoors. You can use them whatever you want to, right? You can use them in your bedroom, in your bathroom. It doesn't, well, in the bathroom, you know, you can use in the bath. Obviously, they are not water resistant. We do have some that are water resistant, but by default, don't think of them as water resistant, okay? You can use it in your bedroom, in your living room, anywhere, right? They do not have any like toxic fumes. It's just basically like a big power bank. This is it. Now they do have fans built in, and those fans will spin when it's hot inside, but it's a feature, not a bug, right? Because we gotta keep them cool. Those fans are super quiet. Now, of course, if you load them heavily, they will get loud, but they will not get as loud as a gas generator, right? So another reason is gas generators are very high maintenance. You know, you have to change oils. You have to actually use some power, you know, some energy to start them. Now, these ones are very, very low maintenance, low to no maintenance. They're plug and play. All you have to be careful about is just don't leave them discharged somewhere, you know, in the cold, or just don't leave them discharged for a long time. Like when I'm talking a long time, I'm talking weeks, right? Don't do that. But you also don't want to do that with any electronic device that you have, okay? Now let me see what questions we have. No, to the next live that is for the US. Are you going to be giving out a power station? That is a good question. I do not believe so, because we do have AC50B for Australia, right? As this live stream is exclusive for Australia, but of course everybody is welcome. The knowledge we share here is general, so you can learn from power stations, you know, and the outlets, the voltage is different in different countries, but obviously this, you know, knowledge is universal and technology is universal. Okay, now let's talk about the price point. It is very important. We want to make them affordable. Okay, so for example, a LID 200 V2 is now 2,499 Australian dollars. Okay, that's a huge mark down from the original price it is normally sold at, which you can see on our website, which is 3,198 Australian dollars. And again, if you enter this code AULIVE5, you will save extra 5% on your purchase. Again, this is for Australia exclusively. All right, please don't purchase it for different countries. You know, it's only for Australia. Okay, when will you draw the battery? Do we have to stay to win? Yes, of course, you have to stay to win. If you're not here, we'll just jump to the next winner. It's just like on the lottery, right? And this giveaway is going to be the last one, okay? So it's going to be the last giveaway today. And our first giveaway is the BLUETTI coffee cup, and not one, but two ones, okay? We give away 2 BLUETTI coffee cups to our dear viewers in Australia. Okay, guys, let's get ready for the first giveaway. But let's make a deal. I think if you win a coffee cup and you're not in Australia, that's fine. We'll ship it to you anyway. But the power station, the AC50B, it's for Australia exclusively, okay? Let's make a deal, guys. I hope you understand. How many Australians we got here? I believe not many, because it's our first live stream. Nobody knows about us, so that's fine. Let's give people time, all right? So guys, get ready for the first giveaway of a BLUETTI coffee cup. Now, please fill out the form, which is pinned on the top on YouTube and on the bottom on Facebook and on the bottom also on our website. Fill out the form to be added to the wheel of names for the giveaway. Now, you will not be added to any email list or anything else unless you want to. If you want to, go to our website and search how to subscribe to that email list. But this one is just for the giveaway exclusively. Okay, those coffee cups are amazing, says Holiday Mail. Thank you so much, my friend, for your feedback. I appreciate it. Also, the tableware set. Yeah. How is it Australia only when you can automatically adapt those power stations to universal? It says Dustin. Dustin, this is correct. Absolutely. We have the same power station for America, as you well know. However, we only have one power station for Australia, so we don't have it available for other countries to give it away. I hope it makes everything better. Of course, we're not trying to discriminate. It's just that this giveaway is for Australia. Okay, I mean, of the power station, everything else is for everyone, okay? All right, guys, get ready. Let's do a 10-second countdown before our first Australian live stream. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, let's see who's our first winner. Let's see who our first winner is, guys. It is very, very exciting. Let's see. We also try to color it in the paint it in the Australian flag colors if you are uncertain of the color choice. Okay, and our first winner is Rob C. Congratulations, Rob. You won the coffee cup. All right, Rob, are you here? Let us know in the comments, please. You won the coffee cup. And because we are live on multiple platforms, to increase your guys' chance of winning, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do one more giveaway, okay? Now, Rob, are you here? Let us know in the comments. And while we're waiting for you, we'll do one more giveaway in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Now, still waiting for Bob, or for Rob, excuse me, but we have one more potential winner, so let's see who it is going to be. Rob says, yes, I am here. Rob, this is wonderful. Stay here, I'll tell you what to do in a moment. Let's wait for another lucky fellow who wins the coffee cup, and the winner is Paul Cherry. Congratulations, Paul. You won the coffee cup. Now, Paul, let us know if you are here, and I'll say it for the winners, Rob and Paul, and also for the future winners that we'll have. Please email us your shipping information because you won a physical prize. We have to ship it to you. We don't know where to ship it to, so please email us your best shipping information that includes your address and your phone number, and please email it to our email address that we will send right now. Now, guys, very important, no one is going to email you. If somebody is emailing you and says, hello, we are from BLUETTI, they're definitely not. So please email us. That's for your safety. And Paul says, I'm here. That's wonderful. Congratulations, guys. You won a coffee cup from BLUETTI. Okay. That's right. That's right. So let's wait for our next giveaway. It's going to be in 14 minutes and 30 seconds or so. And while we are waiting, let's use this time strategically to learn more about this amazing power that we have here in this room. Now, we are still trying to boil this water, right? And this water at the same time, will it get hot? I don't know. This water looks very, very hot. Okay, let's give it more time. We're boiling 2 vessels of water at the same time. All right, so we have this one. It's a lid to 100. Those names may be a bit complicated for some. That's fine. My watch is charged to almost like 50%, I guess. It's fine. All right, so they're for different scenarios, right? So you don't have to worry about it. You just have to choose the one that fits your needs the best. We have to be worried about selling them and them competing with each other, right? But you just choose the one that fits your scenarios the best. So if you're looking for a power station for camping, the one that you want to be carrying around a lot, right? You want to really make sure that it's nice and portable. Okay, and with that said, you are not going to be carried around a lot. It's not used like that. You will probably just drive to the campsite and then probably put it next to your tent or in your tent. This is all the all the work you're gonna do with it. And this is it. So you want to get a nice and small power station that still has enough battery capacity. And what are you thinking about? I'm thinking about a lid to 100 V2. For this size, it has the battery capacity of over 2 kilowatt hours. It's 2073 watt hours to be exact, okay? And a very high output of 2600 watts. And yet it's that small. As you guys can see, it's quite small for its capacity, to be honest with you, all right? And that was achieved because we used the new shape of batteries called prismatic batteries. Now, for prismatic batteries, unlike for cylindrical batteries, you don't have spaces in between, so you can fit more batteries together in a smaller box, right? Which results in a better space utilization and in just a more compact power station, to put it simply. Okay, so this is how we were able to make a LittleHeart V2 that small. Now let's talk about them. Let's talk about the fact how long they last, right? So is it 1 year? Is it 10 years? Let's find out. All right. So it depends on the number of cycles that a battery is rated at, and we say this openly for many devices in the electronic devices in general. You will not find this information. You will not find how many cycles they are rated at. We believe it's important for us to be transparent, and we open this data. So a LittleHeart V2, for example, this is our newest power station. The best tech is there. It is rated at 6,000 cycles, right? So just think about it, 6,000 cycles. Is it a lot? Is it little? Let's find out. So this is this experiment, right? 6,000, let's take 6,000 and let's divide it by 365. Now, who can guess what 365 is? It's the number of days in a year. Is that right? Yeah, so let's see. 6,000, this number of cycles, is rated at, and divided by 365. So that is provided you run one cycle a day, every single day. Just think about it, every single day. Of course, it is not realistic, right? Nobody's gonna run a cycle a day every single day. Are you kidding me? Right? So, and still, even if we run one cycle every single day, no days off, we've got, just take 6,000 and divide it by 365, we've got 16.4. So even if we round it down, that's 16 years. But more realistically, of course, we're not going to run it every single day, so it's more like 17 years. 17 years of runtime. Even if you run one full cycle, that is, you charge it and discharge it, and you do it every single day, no days off, you still got 17 years. Guys, what do you think about this data? Let me know in the comments. I believe it's phenomenal to have this lifespan on your battery. And you may be thinking right now, okay, so what happens after these 16 or 17 years? I can no longer use the power station, right? No, not really. It's just that the power station degrades to 80% of the original capacity. So you still have 80% of the original capacity in the power station. So if you find it difficult to understand this concept, I'll give you a very simple example. Right now, let's go to our phone settings. Let's type a battery. If you use an iPhone, you can just follow my steps. Battery, type battery in the settings, okay? Let's go to battery health and charging. Battery health and charging. And here it says maximum capacity. What is my maximum capacity? Mine is 76%. It's iPhone 12 Pro Max. I've been using it for, I don't know, honestly, 4 years, I don't know. And I've got 76% of battery capacity. This is not my current state of charge, even though it happens to be the same one. Very interesting. My phone is now charged at 76%, now 75. Okay, this proves my point. But 76% means that my phone only holds 76% of the original battery capacity. The same thing will happen here. You will have only 80% of the original capacity after 16, 17 years if you use one cycle a day every single day. But of course, most of you will not use a cycle a day. Will use much, 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 much less than that. Okay, now guys, if we have any questions, I'll do my best to respond to them. And I actually do want to check out, okay, what technology do you use to get a kind of life out of your batteries? Wonderful question, Steve. I am glad you asked. The chemistry we use is lithium iron phosphate battery. Lithium iron phosphate, or LiFePO4. LiFePO4. But this is only one part of the equation. The other part is our BMS, and BMS stands for Battery Management System, that protects the power station from overcharging, overvoltage, short circuit, current, and other potential threats that will decrease its lifespan. So number one, we want to make sure that the core thing is taken care of. We use the best in the game, lithium iron phosphate batteries. In fact, we're one of the first ones, if not the first ones in the industry, to be consistently using these batteries. Even before it became the mainstream, so to say. Right now, everybody uses them. Most companies, but always check if it's lithium iron phosphate, if it's a LiFePO4, or if it's NMC. NMC, you don't really want it. Now, NMC do have one advantage, not gonna lie. They are more lightweight. So they're a little bit more lightweight, and this is pretty much it. So lithium iron phosphate batteries are much safer. They are much, much safer, and they last longer. And they also happen to be eco-friendlier, because apparently no cobalt is used when mining them. Okay, so somebody mentioned UPS. For those who don't know, UPS in this case stands for uninterruptible power supply. So let's explain that. All right, so let me give you this example. I like giving this example. Let's say that you are on a call, right, on your desktop computer. Why do I mention the device you're on? Because a desktop computer is a device that does not have a battery built in, right? It has to be plugged in a wall outlet. Okay, so you're on a call, very important call. Think a business call or a job interview, right? And you are there, and now you have a power outage. So what happens is your PC, as it requires continuous power, it turns off unexpectedly, right? Because of a power outage, power cut. Now, what you can do instead is you could, before that, all right, not to prevent that, but to, lower the consequences to offset the negative impact. What you could do is you could plug your PC in a power station like this one, okay, and connect your power station to the wall outlet. Simply plug your power station in the wall outlet, right, to charge it. So it's gonna charge. It's gonna charge to 100%, and then even before that, it's also going to transmit power from the wall outlet to your device, like a desktop computer, right? What happens during a power outage, if or when you have a power outage? Now it switches from the wall outlet to the battery, and the switch time is 0.02 seconds. That is 20 milliseconds. That's super fast, super fast. Fast enough for most, I have to say most, I can't say all, for most electronics to not even feel anything, right? Okay, I want to read the comment from James here on YouTube. James says, you can save money on electricity by using BLUETTI power when the cost of grid power is high, and then charge your BLUETTI power station with grid power when the cost is lower. Wonderful. Thank you so much for making this point. All right, let me elaborate on that a little bit. So what is being talked about here? What is being discussed right now? Okay, so electricity cost, some people don't give it a second thought. I certainly don't, okay? Not because of my financial situation, which may be good or bad. No. Not because of that. Because, I don't know, people just don't know. So electricity cost is different depending on the time of the day. Right, for some of you it may be a surprise. So as a rule of thumb, when nobody is using electricity, it's cheaper. And when is nobody using electricity, or most people don't use electricity? Well, at night, right when everybody's sleeping, I guess. So, and we have on the other hand, on the other, side, or whatever, on the other coast, we have peak time. So we have peak time when everybody's using electricity, of course, most people. That is probably around 6 p.m. when everybody comes back home from work, okay, and starts using those air conditioners and cooking stoves and microwaves and heating devices if needed, depending on the season, and you name it, TVs, right, charging the electric vehicles. So is the peak hours, and then during that time, electricity, it is very expensive. So what you can do is you can charge these power stations from your wall outlet when electricity is the cheapest. And you might think, Tim, how? I'm not going to wake up at 4 a.m. to do that. No, of course not. You can program them to recharge during that time. It is very simple. No coding skills are required. All they have to do is go to BLUETTI app. It's free. It's a free app for Android or iOS. So for your phone, or even for your tablet, for your iPad, right? And you can set it there under time control UPS. It's called UPS, stands for uninterruptible power supply, and then time control UPS. One thing you want to be aware of is if you then, so what you do then, right, is you set it to charge, let's say from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m., right? Okay, so what you want to remember then is when you want to charge this, when you want to charge your power station outside of that time window, you want to go to the app again and turn that mode off. So it allows you to recharge outside of the time window. Otherwise, because you preset it to charge from, let's say, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., right? Then you want to charge it at, I don't know, 10 a.m.? It wouldn't charge. I'm like, oh my God, is this broken? No, it's not broken. It happened to me. Go to the app and turn that mode off, because now the power stations thinks, quote unquote, that it only can charge in that time window. Go and tell it, hey, now is an exception. I'll turn it off, and then I'll turn it back on if I want to. Okay, my bill is $600 a month for electric. It is crazy. This is true, and unfortunately, the power bills are not looking to go down, right? They're looking to go up. Electricity may not. We don't know. Certainly, I don't know. Is not going to become cheaper. But hey, what we can do is we can offset it by using power stations, solar panels, and other cool stuff. I have my entire home office and my PC plugged into my AC200L. For those who don't know, AC200L is a similar device to this one. It's slightly bigger and has one key difference, is that it's expandable, meaning you can connect extra batteries to it. So once again, I have my entire home office and my PC plugged into my AC200L. I also have another uninterruptible power supply in between the BLUETTI and my PC. What I was talking about, right? Making that example with how uninterruptible power supply, UPS for short, works. It's a good setup, multiple protection, and backup. You know what I'm also thinking? You can say, if you work from home, let's say, you can maybe ask your company pay for it. Say, hey, I need this device for UPS, right? For uninterruptible power supply. I have meetings with clients, and we're losing $1 million contracts because of a power outage. It's unacceptable. Boss, buy me a Lit200 V2 from BLUETTI. Okay, and your boss will say, well, I'll just give you mine. I already have 5. I gotta quit watching those live streams. All right, so also AC power doesn't go directly into the battery management system. It goes through an internal PSU to convert AC to DC before being sent to the BMS. So the power supply and input fuse will go first, not the BMS. Thank you for your comment, guys. It's now time for our second giveaway, which is going to be BLUETTI tableware set, okay, to make sure you guys are all set for camping. But of course, for the full experience of camping, you want to have, obviously, a power station. Now, which one from BLUETTI? It's a question. We gotta spend some time here. But wow, how many people do we have on the wheel of names right now? 47. That's a lot. That's a big crowd. If you think about it, we wouldn't be able to host 47 people in this room, will we? Probably not. Okay, guys, it's time for the giveaway. Are you ready for the giveaway? I need your confirmation because I am afraid some of you are not ready. And how are you sure? How can you be sure that you're ready? Well, simply go ahead and fill out that form. It is pinned on the top of YouTube chat and on the bottom of the Facebook chat, depending on where you are at. It had to rhyme. So fill out the form and you will be there, okay? And I will use this time strategically to read some comments. The BLUETTI power station ensures power is not interrupted to my PC. The contents on the PC is worth much more than the BLUETTI. Wow, that is very, very serious business we're talking here, okay? So again, and this is true, by the way, you know, for many of you, you don't want to use power. I certainly don't want to use power, don't want to lose power, excuse me, correction right there. I mean, even if I wanted not to use power, I wouldn't be able to. I don't think we can live without power, can we? I don't know. Probably not. Well, probably could be able to exist, but not to our full potential, right? It's getting philosophical, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's check Facebook and other platforms. Let's see if people are leaving any comments. Let's do it, says Steve. Okay, Stuart, excuse me. All right, what remote monitoring is available, if any, asks Nick. Yes, it is available in the app. More on that later. Okay, so it seems like everybody is ready, and I do not want to be the guy who delays the giveaways because I already am. So let's go ahead and in 10 seconds, spin the wheel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Awesome. Love the live stream, says Pete. Thank you, Pete, for expressing your positive feedback. I speak like ChatGPT. Who says that? Anyways, thank you, Pete. All right, let's see, guys. Good luck. Oh, that's a giant wheel. It is a giant wheel. You made it this. Marlon is the winner. Marlon, congratulations. Marlon, are you here because you won the BLUETTI tableware set? All right? So, because it's a big crowd, it's a giant wheel, as somebody rightfully mentioned, let's do one more giveaway as we have a huge crowd. Okay, so are you guys ready for the giveaway? All right, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, Willem, thank you for resending the email. I just checked the comment. That would be very nice. Okay, I'm sorry about the inconvenience. I really am. All right, I appreciate you taking extra time to reach out to us. All right, and let's see who wins our next giveaway. And it is Dale. Dale, congratulations. You just won the BLUETTI tableware set. Okay, so this message is for the winners of the giveaways. Guys, remember to email us at the email address provided in the comments right now and send us your shipping information, meaning your shipping address and your phone number, okay? So we can ship you your giveaway. Okay, now where were we? Okay, so Elitehard V2, right? We're talking about this. We're talking about camping. And Nick on Facebook asked about remote monitoring, if any. Well, we do have it. So the first step is to download our app. You can download it from your app store, okay? It's called BLUETTI, just like our company, BLUETTI, okay? Simply search it and install your app. I mean, download it. I mean, install it. I don't know. From your, is there a difference? I think there is difference, yeah. Install it from your app store or Google Play if you're on an Android. And this is what the app looks like. This is what the app looks like. You've got a lot of stuff there, okay? So what you want to do is go and add device, and we'll have multiple options to add devices. It will automatically find devices in your Bluetooth range, or you can add them manually if you want to, or you can even scan a QR code on the back of the device if you want to. Okay, my devices, this is the devices that I have added in the past and that are still connected to my account. So I can go to Elitehard V2 right now, and it gives me options, either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Now, I did have problems connecting to this Wi-Fi in this room, but if you ever do have these problems, just use Bluetooth, okay? Now, here's an important thing. When you're on Bluetooth, you want to be within 30 meters from a power station, right? Within the Bluetooth range, obviously. If you want to perform firmware upgrades, which are my favorite, okay, then you have to be connected via Bluetooth. If you are connected via Wi-Fi, you cannot perform firmware upgrades. Okay, but if you want to be able to control it from anywhere in the world, quote unquote, then you want to be connecting via Wi-Fi. So you will not have problems connecting via Wi-Fi. I did here, but this is because Wi-Fi here is pretty specific for this live stream, and this is why I had problems, but most people will not have any problems connecting via Wi-Fi. Okay. All right. Okay, Robert. Appreciate the comments. All right. So, where were we? Oh, yeah. That is about the app control. Camping. Yes, camping scenario, you know. Power stations are just so much better for camping than gas generators. I don't think I have to make an argument about that. It's just so. All right, next, let's talk about the AC300 and the B300K. So those are bigger. Those are for home power backup. Now, to be clear, you will probably not be able to back up everything in your house, right, from one power station. But that's fine, because in every household, we have two types of loads, essential loads and non-essential ones, right? So there are some devices that can wait. Well, if you know you have a 4-hour power outage, you not want to schedule laundry, right, during this 4 hours. That would not be a wise decision, not a good strategic decision. So you want to run your essentials, and for that, yeah, you can definitely use AC300 and the batteries. Now, it's not even about the maximum load. You can definitely run many devices simultaneously, because AC300 gives you 3,000 watts, it's 3 kilowatts of power maximum, with surge power even higher than that, okay? But you will discharge the batteries pretty quickly. So you want to get more batteries. That's one aspect, and the other one is just you want to be able to differentiate between your essential loads and non-essential loads. Luckily, most of us only experience short-term power outages, like 4 hours on average. So luckily, we're not without power for weeks, even though sometimes some people are. We'll talk about the scenarios later upon request. But yeah, you can connect from one battery, and one battery has the battery capacity of 2,764 watt hours, and up to 4 batteries total. But now let's take a look at what we have on this power station. And by the way, the water is boiling. And why it's taking forever? Well, this is because we're using a very complicated system. So believe it or not, but these devices are made for China. So they're not made for Australia. And we use an adapter right here that converts it. So believe me, guys, for you, you will have a much better experience, seamless, plug and play for your scenario. We have to really do these tricks here to show you how to use them remotely, but you will have same experience, just much faster. Okay, so let's take a look at the power station. In front, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 wall outlets, right? Look at your walls right now. Those are the same outlets, the same plugs that you have on your walls. All right, but this is not it. So this is already a huge thing, right? You can connect 6 devices. I can even run this hair dryer. Look at this. It's blowing very hot air. Okay, and we're pulling 892 watts. Okay, so we have one 12-volt and 30-amp port. Now, this port is a very, very important for those of you who who plans to install these power stations in their RV. Because with that port, you can connect it to an Anderson plug, and with an Anderson plug, you can basically connect all of the electronics on your RV. I'm talking about microwaves and air conditioners and what have you. So very, very crucial port. 24-volt and an amp port right here. We had to put a caution here. It's 24-volt. Some devices are 12-volt or 24-volt, like both. Some devices are 12-volt only. So you don't want to plug 12-volt only devices. But hey, in general, 24-volt is superior to 12-volt. It's faster, it's just cooler, it's bigger, right? So it's faster. Here we have one USB-C port, which is quick charge, 100 watts, and we have 4 USB-A ports. 2 quick charge here, 18 watts maximum, and 2 3x5, 15 watts, multiply voltage by amperage, we get watts, 15 watts maximum. Now we even have 2 wireless charging pads, ports, outputs, how you want to call them, on the very top at 15 watts each. Okay. And obviously all the accessories are included in the box, along with a very long-term warranty, Let's check the warranty period, please, for AC300 and B300K. Now, and while we're checking the warranty period, I'll show you that we have the cable, very important. We have the solar charging cable here, okay, and we have all the other cables. Now, I believe this is actually for a different power station. I believe that for AC300, you will have a different charging cable. This is not the correct cable. This is probably the wrong box that I was given, but you will have even cooler accessories. Don't worry. Okay. So what is the warranty period for AC300? How many years are we talking about? Let's see. We're talking in years, of course, and we want to give you guys long-term warranties because we know that it's peace of mind. If we are so sure in our quality, why can't we back it up with warranties? Well, we can, and we do. So the warranty period for the AC300 and for a B300K may vary. So B300K is the expansion battery. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry. I do so many times, I forget to mention the basics. Erroneously assuming that they're known, and they're not. Obviously, many people are new here, understandably. So, what I was talking about? Oh yeah. So this power station here has no battery in it. That's right. That's crazy, right? So it has no battery. That's right. It's more lightweight than you would probably think. I'm not such a strong fella. I used to be. I still am, but not as strong as, to lift it that easily. So it has no battery. So B300K is its battery. You may code a peculiar, peculiar design choice. There are reasons for that. Okay, now, just confirmed, we have a 4-year warranty. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 years. Some other nice points about it is that it offers 24/7 uninterruptible power supply. We talked about earlier. There are 7 ways to recharge it. You can charge your way, your preferred way. What 7 ways? Well, let's try. Charging from a wall outlet, charging from a gas generator. That's right. If you already have a gas generator and you think it's a good way for you to recharge it for whatever reason, okay, you can charge from a gas generator, from diesel or propane generator, provided the voltage is stable. Those are 2 methods. Number 3 is solar. We're talking about portable solar panels like this one, okay? And we're talking about also rooftop kind of glass-based panels, provided the voltage is within the allowed, range, right? Within the allowed range, and it's not going to be as high as for your rooftop panels. So you want to make sure that the voltage is within the allowed range. Where is the allowed range specified? Question mark. It is right here. It says DC 12 to 150 volts. So you do not want to exceed 150 volt threshold. If you fail to achieve 12 volts, the minimum, it's fine. It will just not react to it. So you will not get anything. But if you exceed 150 volts, bad stuff happens, so don't do it. You'll burn the cables, you burn the ports, the power stations, the details, so don't do it. Okay, what else? Oh, so another charging method is from a lead-acid battery. If you have a lead-acid battery, sure, you can charge from it. Those are 5. We have 2 more. So another one is charging from your car. That's right, from a 12 volt and 10 amp or 24 volt and 10 amp your car. Do not charge from your car when your engine is idle. That is when you are static. You want to do it when you are driving, right? Not to not discharge, not deplete your car's starter battery. But now there is a better way. So we got 5. There is a better way to recharge it now, and that is with Charger One, BLUETTI Charger One. Check out BLUETTI Charger One. It only works for non-electric vehicles, so for combustion engine vehicles. But if you do have a non-electric vehicle, truck, check it out. Very, very, very useful. It's called Charger One. It's a DC to DC charger. Okay, so we named 5. We have 2 more left. Another way is combining any AC and DC charging methods. You can do them simultaneously because we have separate ports for AC and for DC, so you can do that simultaneously. So the most realistic example of combining those would be charging from a wall outlet while also charging from a solar panel. If you want to do it faster and you also want to get some solar input in, right, to offset the electricity bill and also to be more eco-friendly, which is very well appreciated by our community. Okay, let me check some comments. So we named 6. What is the 7th? I do not seem to probably combining. Oh yes, I do know what the 7th is. It's probably Charger One that I actually named earlier. Okay, so hello everybody, welcome. Okay, so let's see if we have any comments. One more time, this live stream is everybody's welcome, of course, but it's exclusively for Australia. Okay, I've got Charger One installed in my van. It's awesome, says Sienna. Thank you so much for your comment. We appreciate that. We do, because we love positive feedback. Because negative feedback is shared, right? But positive feedbacks is very often just not shared, right? We all know that. So when something bad happens, we want to share. We want to share this feedback. But something good happens, many people don't share. I appreciate you guys if you share. Wow, these prices are great. Are they in Australian dollars? They are in Australian dollars. Exactly, yes. So let's talk about the great prices. AC300 and B300K, the one that you see right now, is now marked down from $4,999 Australian dollars, okay? All the way down to 3,799 Australian dollars. Again, one more time. Okay, next, Elite 200 V2 portable power station right here on my right, on your left, right? So, original price is 3,199 Australian dollars, and now it is 2,499 Australian dollars. So how cool is that? Provided the lifespan of 16 to 17 years of runtime. Plus, remember to use the extra code AULive5 for extra 5% off. Which solar panel is best suited for the AC300? Asks Jeffrey Strong. So, Jeffrey, I'm going to give you a fishing rope and not a fish. I'm going to explain to you how to get the best panel for your scenario for any power station you want to go with. So, what you want to do is you want to take a look at the maximum voltage, the voltage allowed into that power station. In this case, it's right there on the DC output. It says 12 volts to 150 volts. So we do not want to exceed 150 volts. This is step number one. Step number two, we want to go and find a nice panel for it, like depending on your preferences. So I would recommend for this big fella, I would recommend BLUETTI PV420. That's right, PV420. And I do not remember by heart what is the PV200's open circuit voltage, but let's just say it's 42 volts. Probably is not, but it's around that number. So what we're going to do now is going to take 150 and divide it by 42, by the open circuit voltage. I've got 3.37. Now, obviously, we cannot use like 57% of the panel, so we just have to round it down anyway. So we can use 3 panels of that kind, 3 panels connected in series, because when we connect panels in series, voltage adds up, okay? So if one panel is 42 volts, 2 of them are 42 plus 42, or 42 by 2, right? Yeah, and you don't want the sum of that voltage exceed the maximum allowed number. Okay, guys, now on our website, the live stream is going to end automatically right now, so you can jump on YouTube and Facebook because we reached 1 hour, so the live stream on our website is going to end automatically. Don't be scared. Okay, jump on YouTube or on Facebook. And we're going to do one more giveaway. So because of that, we're going to give more time to the folks for our last giveaway. Is that right? Of AC50B portable power station. I am trying to scan my surroundings for the AC50B. If you see that, please inform me. Okay? Is there? Where is it? Is it AC50B? Okay, I want to show people what we're giving away. I believe it's AC50B. I need a volunteer to grab the AC50B right there behind the backpack and give it to me so I can show it to the community. Okay, guys, one more time. I didn't make up the rules. You know what they say. The rules are the rules. And thank you to the volunteer here. Okay. Now, we can only give it away to our Australian audience because we only have this available for a giveaway in Australia. I hope our Canadian and American friends will understand. Okay. Okay, got a charger one in the back of my truck. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so we're waiting for people who just who jumping right now from our website to YouTube and or Facebook, and we'll use this time again strategically to answer your comments. Non-fam, thank you for being honest. Very much appreciated. We're just gonna respin if it stops at your name. Don't worry about it. Thank you. All right, so let's check if we have any comments, if we have any questions. All right, I always try to answer as many questions. How long does the AU Live app last after this live? So the replay of this live stream will be available long term. So don't worry about it. You will find it. Speaking of the validity period of the code, now I will need to double check with our specialist here in the room. So I believe you will get a. You will get a answer in writing in the comments right now. Guys, please let our people know how long is this code going to last, okay? Now, thank you for bringing this up. Again, if you don't know, enter this code right here for extra 5% off on your purchases, okay? Guys, get ready for the last giveaway, AC50B Australia exclusively, all right? Let's do a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! All right. Now we only have one winner, is that right? Yes, yes, yes. One winner for the AC50B Australia exclusively. Let's see. All right, and the winner is Donia. Donia, congratulations. Now, Donia, please let us know if you are in Australia, if we can ship it to you in Australia. Otherwise, we will not be able to ship it outside of Australia. So please let us know if that's fine. If it is, if you're here, if that's fine, if we can ship it in Australia, perfect. If not, we'll respend. So let's wait for Donia to confirm. Congratulations, very, very lucky, okay? And I'll use this time while we're waiting for the winner to tell you guys that we have amazing prices here. You do not want to miss them. You don't want to miss the discounts. And you also want to enter discount code AULive5 for an extra 5% for 5% off, obviously not on, right? For your on your purchase. Okay, is Donia here? All right, is Donia here? Let's see. Now again, to answer, to collectively respond to all of the comments from North America, people are surprised, confused because of the time difference. This live stream is for Australia. It's 8 to 9 p.m. in Australia, depending on where you are in the country. So this was not meant to wake you up. I'm sorry, guys. Sleep is very important. We did not want to wake you up. Come on. All right. So Donia is. I am Donia. Are you? Are you? Well, if you are, again, we can only ship the power station to Australia. So is that fine? Okay. In Ohio, we cannot ship to Ohio. We cannot ship to Ohio. We can only ship to Australia. Is that fine? So what we're gonna do? Are we gonna respin? Are we going to respin? Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna respin or what? Okay. I live in Ohio. Okay. We are pretty complex right now. What's the word? Perplexed, puzzled, very puzzled. Okay, respin. This is Victoria. I think it's time to respin. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. All right. Okay, and the winner is Stuart. Stuart, congratulations. All right, Stuart, congratulations. Now, the same question to Stuart. Stuart, are you in Australia? If you're in Australia, congratulations, my friend. If you're not in Australia, we can only give away an Australian AC50B and ship it to Australia. So let's find out if Stuart is in Australia or not. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Yes, of course, to all of the viewers from the USA and Canada, we do have our USA live streams, right? But also, of course, they're very similar with Canadian live streams because actually the voltage and how outlets look is the same. All right, so but the prices are different, obviously, because of different countries and different currencies. However, you know how the look is the same, and we do have regular USA live streams every week, 3 times a week. All right. Oh, Stuart says, "Woohoo! Sure, I am an Aussie." Okay, congratulations, Stuart, and thank you so much for. And we give it away to you. You won. Now, obviously, email us. Now, what is the email that everybody should email us? I mean, not everybody. I'm sorry, but the winners. What is the email the winners or that the winners should email us to? Please specify the email, guys. Come on, I can't see it. Usual email. Usual email. The usual email. Livestream@BLUETTI.com. You heard email before if you watched the live streams before. Okay, so livestream@BLUETTI.com. All the winners email us there. We'll ship you the gifts. All right, guys, thank you so much. It was my pleasure to host the first Australian live stream. Have fun. Use those prices. Now, right now, go to our Australian website, okay? Go to our Australian website if you're in Australia, obviously. And use this. And right now, before we finish, do me a favor, write down this code because you don't want to lose it. AU as in Australia, AU Live 5. Write it down, maybe digitally in your notes or on a piece of paper. Both fine. Write this code down and remember it and use it for extra 5% off. Okay? All right. So thank you so much, everybody, and stay safe out there. Thank you for choosing BLUETTI. Learn more on our website.